never forget. Send. Sorry, I was just texting, take that. They're on the other side. What are you doing? Welcome back to the Extra Factor. Never forget, Matt, catch. We have, well, there you go, a shock, I think it's fair to say. The Madonna brothers have gone and they've been brilliant. We're going to miss them, aren't we, everybody? Yeah! We're going to miss them immensely. We're going to be talking to them very shortly. Of course, we want to know what you thought about tonight's show as well. Text studio followed by your message to 87103. Like I said, they've gone, but they've been such a huge part of the show, even when they were naked, especially when they're naked. So let's make loads of noise for the Madonna brothers! Now look, sit down there, Craig. Brian, well done. Have a sit here. I have to say, Brian, you look happier than you have done for what, about 8 weeks?
It's just like we're absolutely gutted, you know what I mean, to be gone. But it's such a kind of weight off your shoulders, you know what I mean. We thought we've done amazing, and we're just so glad to get to what stage we did get, and it's just it's been amazing.
And you've had some fantastic support, haven't you, Craig? As well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just thanks to everybody again for keeping behind us for so long, and I mean, we're fine. I mean, we'll be fine. Do you know what I mean? This isn't it's not the end for us. We're never going to stop trying. So.
Do you know? I tell you, who's probably sighing a huge sigh of relief is your family and friends, because they must have spent a fortune on you boys.
It's in the thousands anyway.
Into the thousands of pounds coming up and down.
Easily. So I mean, it's thanks to them for supporting us and coming down. I mean, they're all students. They're all students.
They're all students.
So, I mean, there's student loans.
So in theory, we're all paying for it then?
Well, not really, because it's
student loans.
Not really.
In theory,
I don't know
yeah,
exactly, but no, but it's good. So I'm happy.
Good. And Brian, immediate plans? What can you see yourselves doing next?
A couple of days to chill out first.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Get back to normal for a couple of days, and then start maybe try to get a couple of. Don't know, maybe try and get a...
We've got songs we're writing and stuff, so we're just going to continue writing, and hopefully this is a bigger mark. We've got a status now where we can try and get stuff out. So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't know this. 3,600,000 votes there were tonight.
That's how it was.
Crazy,
and there was only 1% between you guys and the act that was just above you.
That is... Thanks, Ben. That makes me feel better.
That feels great now, yeah.
That's how close it was. That's how much support you have, which I think is a really... it speaks volumes for you guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, everybody here now at this stage is amazing, and whatever happens, I mean, everybody's never going to... Everybody deserves to be here, do you know what I mean? And
who are you going to be supporting now, guys?
I don't know. I mean, we like the guy. Everybody's brilliant, do you know what I mean? We're really good friends with Ben, and we've been friends with Ben since the start, so I would like to see him do well, because he's had a hard time throughout this. He's been the favourite a lot of the time, and sometimes it's hard to get as a favourite.
We've
been the underdogs, and we've got nothing to lose.
Every
we've
week
just got everything to prove.
A bonus for us, you know.
But again, everybody's... I mean, Lona's got an amazing voice, and Ray's just good at his entertaining. It's amazing.
They're all there. Well, look, we're going to talk more to you a little bit later on. The Madonna brothers, everybody. Of course, whenever we get to this part of the results show, we like to have a very special question, which is tonight's killer question. Nice fingers, pal. Tonight's question is simple. There's 3 left. Who is going to win the X Factor? Who do you think is going to win? We want you to text A for Leona, B for Ben, or C for Ray. Text poll followed by A for Leona, B for Ben, C for Ray to 87103. It's a big killer question tonight. Let us know what you think. OK, we're going to talk to the judges very shortly, but let's remind ourselves of the moment when the McDonald brothers say goodbye.
The last act through to the semi-final is...
They've been absolute troopers, the McDonald brothers. I'm so glad that they're still smiling. There's 3 people that I want to hear all about it, though. Our judges are here, everybody. Good evening, Mrs. C. Big smile. Someone's very happy. Someone's very happy. I think we sort of we established that it was a great show tonight. Credit where credit's due. Louis, what would you like to say about the Madonna brothers tonight?
I think they gave everything. I'm really proud of working with them. They're one of the nicest people I've had on the show. I just hope to have a career in music now. I think they've got the X Factor tour, and I'm really glad I worked with them, and I'm really glad I picked them, because it's very rarely in this business you meet genuinely nice people. They were genuinely nice people.
Sharon, they've sort of brought something else to the X Factor this year, haven't they? The boys. Resilience.
Oh, my
pride.
Goodness me. I mean...
Kilts.
Come on. The abuse that they have taken week after week after week by this one here, even disrespecting their family name.
Yes.
I mean, everything.
Good point, Sharon, a very good point.
Even disrespecting their parents. I mean, and they stood up there, and I kept saying to them, you know, like Braveheart, you need that blue stripe across your face, and you know, they're very, very good guys, and they deserve to do well, and they will.
They will. I think it could be fair to say that you might be a little bit psychic, Mr. Cowell, because this is what you said a little bit earlier on.
I'm going to make a prediction. I think this is your final week.
It turned out to be true, but I think...
Well, I've been saying it for 10 weeks.
Eventually,
you get it right sooner or later.
8 weeks in, you got it right. But in terms of this competition, I think the competition's been made for someone like the McDonald brothers, don't you think? Just allowing them to come in and prove that the public can have that power.
Yeah, look, I shook their hands afterwards and I said to them, you know, you can walk away with your heads held high. You know, they've been incredibly polite to me. Backstage.
You sound surprised.
No, I am surprised because I have been pretty hard on them and, you know, probably did get a bit personal at times, but they didn't sulk, you know, they shook my hand and good luck to them.
Do you think you were fair with them?
Some weeks yes, some weeks no, but, you know, look, it's at the end of the day, even though we decide on the bottom two, it's up to the public, and the public disagree with me most weeks, which is fair enough. I did feel, though, this week, if you're basing it purely on performances, it was time for them to go.
Yeah.
I did.
Do you think that's fair, Louis? This week was their turn to go?
I didn't think they were going to win, you know, but I think they gave... I mean, they were the underdogs on the show. They're in the final four. That's amazing. And, like I said, really nice guys.
Very nice guys.
You don't meet that in this business.
Do you think you could have done anything differently with the McDonald brothers?
I did everything I could possibly do with them. And they're the nicest people I've worked with. So I don't know who's going to get the Scottish vote now.
Do you think if you guys had been the judges of the groups, do you think you would have put the McDonald brothers through, Sharon?
To be quite honest with you, no, because it's not really my genre, my expertise, and I didn't see what Louis saw in them. But, you know, I was wrong and Louis was right.
Simon?
No. But you know what? They started to grow on me a bit, you know, last week. I liked them last week.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Because I don't suppose you guys would have put Chico in and Sharon didn't. Look what Chico managed to do as well.
Exactly.
Every year, I mean, that's what I love about it.
It's good we put somebody like that through.
Absolutely. Now, I think we've got questions from the audience. Tom, have you got a question?
Yeah, Simon, if Leona and Ray are in the final, who do you think you'll support?
Oh, that's a very good question.
I know.
That's a
I
very
can answer
good
that
question.
one.
Who do you think he's going to...
He's supporting Leona, totally.
You know, Louis,
I do.
I had to think probably harder about Ray's songs this week.
Well, he picked My Way himself, and he did an amazing
Yeah, but he still
job.
had to come to me for an endorsement.
He's a great worker, Ray. He's an amazing worker.
So, is it Ray or Leona?
Listen, if they're both in the final, please God they are, I'm going to give them both my support. They'll both get as much work as the other.
If it had been the judge's decision and it was down to you, who would you have chosen, Ray or Leona?
Well, we're not, so I'm not going to answer that.
I know.
Mandy was supposed to be a swing version. We talked about this.
Yeah.
We saw it last night, actually, on Xtra All Areas. We were watching Ray do a swing version.
Didn't work.
No?
Nah, didn't work. There's certain songs you can adjust to that kind of genre of music. That did not work. So we made a decision literally 7 o'clock last night, go back to the original version.
OK. Another question from the audience. Lucia, is you?
Yes. Louis, I was just wondering who you're going to support now. That you haven't got any...
Oh, I'm going to support Sharon. Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
100%.
Do you think that the Scottish vote will do that as well? Because they'll be, you know, Simon's had it his own way now. Let's all throw our vote to Ben.
I hope Sharon gets the Scottish vote now. I really, really do. She deserves it.
Well, you're talking about Scottish people, Lou, as if they can't make up their own opinions.
Well, they don't like you. You've been insulting them every week.
Aren't you about 100% Scottish yet?
75.
Oh, yeah. It is going up. That's the most important thing. The £1,000 bet now, Sharon, between the two of you. Are you starting to get a bit worried? Ben's still there. You might have to pay him if Ben wins.
Listen, nobody knows. And I think that the fun goes out of any sort of contest like this when people are too certain on who's going to win. Then why watch? You know, I would never, ever have thought that Ray would have done a performance like he did tonight.
And played himself in the semi-final.
That's a very good point.
Was
No, he did, yeah.
brilliant
I'll tell you
tonight.
what I think going in next week into the semi-final, it's going to be about songs.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about
Yeah,
songs.
I do.
And do you know what, if Ray had done a swing version of Mandy, it would have just been, oh no, not again. But do you know what? Since he's had these comments from Louis and I, he has moved and moved and moved.
He learned.
And he has. It's true.
He
It's
gives
true,
100%.
Simon. It's true.
Ray gives 100%.
And to see
he really
him
does.
growing as an artist, I mean, I would have never thought that Ray would have got through tonight, but Jesus, both his performances were brilliant. Yes,
well, we certainly have. We certainly have.
It wasn't you. You were too busy with someone else.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tell you what. Why don't you ask Ray the question since you're making all these assumptions?
You can't put him on the spot. You can't put him on the spot. He's over there at the
Well, it's unfair to make an accusation.
No. He's too professional and too nice.
Okay, we'll come to Ray in a little bit. We're going to talk to them very shortly. We do need to resolve, as ever, tonight's killer question. We asked our viewers, you say it's about song choices, which it will be. Ray's played himself in semi-final. We asked our viewers who they think will win. A for Leona, B for Ben, or C for Ray. I can reveal that the result is... Leona with 45% of the vote, Ben with 30, and Ray with 25. So it's still very close.
Okay. It's still all to play for.
So maybe we will have a girl win the X Factor after all.
It all depends on the song choices. It all depends on the song.
Don't give me that old chestnut again.
Hey,
a girl that's black that wins
didn't
the
you say?
X-Factor.
If you saying didn't black. You say?
Because in every interview you read about Leona, it says never has a girl won, never black. I didn't even know she was black.
No, well, you're the one who keeps mentioning it.
No, I'm not.
Well, it's only
it's your.
I've never said it.
No,
Sharon,
it's
I've never said it. Sharon, there's no machine, and I've never said it, so don't say that.
Do you know what was said?
I never even
It's
knew
got nothing to do with Leona's mother.
You said you'd get
read
the bosoms out if everyone voted for Ben. He's still here, and we haven't seen the rest
yet.
The
final.
The final. He's got to get to the final. Keep
oh,
yeah, okay. Vote for Ben. Vote for Ben. Guys, thank you very much. Obviously, next week's going to be an interesting week.
Yeah, he's been grumpy now.
No, I am pissed off because, you know, that's really unfair. Well, then stop saying it, Sharon.
I think this argument's going to run and run.
There's no
We're going to go to the break while they start fighting. Make sure you come back after. We're going to be talking to all the rest of our semi-finalists. Don't go away.
Yeah, there is no...
Welcome back. The Christmas tree's here. All of our judges are on it. The question is who's going to end up at the top. Either way, we've got three fantastic semi-finalists. They're here now, our semi-finalists, everybody. From 100,000 applicants, we have 3 left. And that's this lot here. Extraordinary. How are you feeling, Benny boy?
Pretty amazing, Benny boy.
Was it the passion, do you think, that you showed at the end? Was it the passion that I got dragged out of it?
That last interview we did that clenched it for me in the end.
I can't imagine what it's like being down there when you know, in the final 2, at that point with the boys. Talk me through what was going through your head.
Words really couldn't describe it. It's such a horrible feeling. But, you know, you keep telling yourself, well, I've got here, I'm at the final 4. But also, when you've been in it for this long, you get hungry for the next round, and you know, and by now, we're all like...
You're all mad for it, aren't you?
We're mad for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially Ray.
Especially Ray.
Especially me.
In those shoes, I think it's the shoes that done it, boy.
Yeah.
No one's given the shoes enough credit tonight. I don't think.
Wheels in them now.
If the wheels go in the heels, you'll be laughing. All of the judges, Mr. Malono Balanik, Barry himself, said that they thought that You're My Way was absolutely sensational.
Oh, thank you.
When you stepped up there, when you finished it, did you think you'd done that?
I don't know. I mean, I just tried to put myself in the situation, really, and really... Because that song just meant so much to me. Like, all the lyrics, like, just...
You looked very emotional doing it as well.
I did. I was about to go, and I was just like, no, don't go, don't go. It was just like boot camp all over again. Because, you know, the lyrics of the song really made me feel as if, you know, this is me. And I did say it in my VT, you know, it's me stamped all over it. Because through the whole, every word in that song means so much to me.
Yeah,
and I really enjoy just putting it across.
Well, it was a great performance. And Leona, Barry thought your first performance, your little disco number, Could It Be Magic, was beautiful.
Oh, no, I had fun singing that. I enjoyed it so much.
It had that great balance of what we love to see you do as well, because it had the slow start and then it kicked in and we had all this.
Yeah, I think it was good to do the kind of slow start and then kind of go into it to give it a good impact. So
yeah.
I enjoyed it so much, and I just think it's a wicked song. So the lyrics are wicked as well.
Now next week is a whole different ball game. It is a semi-finals. Have any of you got any idea what you're going to sing?
I haven't got a jar of glue.
No one's got any idea. Excellent. Let's hope that Ray fills that jar with some glue and we find out what's going on. There's some very important people that I want you guys to make loads of noise for because we're going to miss them immensely, aren't they? Yeah. Make some noise for our McDonald brothers, everybody. Yeah!
Hi, Ben.
Come on, you can do all that after. Sit down. Boys, squeeze in just next to Leona. What are you going to miss about these two, Ben?
I'm going to miss... you know, I almost became one of them. You know, we were like brothers in that house. The banter. We had such a laugh. Amazing. Honestly, when we all connected, it was...
What are you laughing about?
Nothing. What a private jokes in there.
Yeah. Well, we saw your privates. Was that what it was?
Not particularly, no.
I'm really gonna miss them, but I'm not gonna miss them for long because I'm gonna go and see them as soon as.
You'll be seeing them very soon.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll be buying an album.
What's been your highlight, boys?
Just, I mean, everybody says this every week, but really meeting everybody and just being here. Saturday night is so stressful, but like. The experience, you would never swap it for anything, and I'm just so glad these guys
all the beatings, all the criticism, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't swap it. I mean, it's made us stronger, and we've come out of this more positive than ever, and just gives us something else to strive for.
Did you ever fall out? Did you ever have any arguments?
Well, we had the occasional argument, like...
About what?
What, like, how high it goes, I mean, like, what key we're singing in and
stuff. Can he do it there?
Oh, man. Mine was getting pushed higher and higher
every week. It was going up and up, but...
But no, I mean, we've actually got on better. We've been 9 weeks solid in the same room, you know what I mean? Like, we've got on better than we ever have, and it's a good feeling. It's good, we feel great.
It's going to be nice to wake up next Saturday knowing Simon's not going to be throwing some abuse at you, isn't it?
I mean, still, you never know. But no, it's great. I mean, it's just the stage is so. I mean, I hated like the whole Saturday night. Once you're on the stage, it's amazing. But
it's a whole
getting to the stage is I'm not going to miss that. But getting on that stage, I'll miss being on that stage every Saturday.
Brian, what's been your favourite performance?
I loved sailing.
Really?
I did.
Very first one.
I love it. We are sailing.
I liked She's the One, Robbie Williams. I enjoyed doing that. Proclaimers is good as well.
The Proclaimers was the one. Did we love the Proclaimers, everybody? Okay. Everybody has an opinion on what your best song was, but there's been some amazing best bits. Enjoy these guys.
Yes.
Hi, we're the McDonald Brothers, and we've got the X Factor.
Don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out all right.
Yes.
No.
You've got another chance. You're through to the next round.
It's quite exciting. We could be discovering the new Proclaimers here.
Oh, you want to get specs on, eh?
Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean.
Someone professional taught you that choreography.
It worked good, didn't it?
Couple of spins.
It worked good for us. It was all we could do.
McDonald's, you're through.
It's unbelievable. It's just, again, it's no sinking in yet. I can't believe it.
Whenever I want you, all I have to do.
Everything's built up to this point, and just to get through to the live show and get out onto that stage and knowing you've been through all that, this be such a confidence booster.
You're through to the live show.
Congratulations.
I know. Can't believe it.
Has it sunk in?
Not yet. Not yet.
Good evening, Scotland.
What's wrong? We are sailing, we are sailing, we are sailing. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely night. McDonald
He didn't hate it.
I know, it's not bad.
The McDonald's skip.
Move over, Ben Mills. I'm a rocket too. You know I love you. There'll be no end.
The Knickknacks, of course, quite a stir.
Is it a sandwich?
This is the greatest song in the world.
How good were the Knickknacks?
That was very good.
You boys have done, I don't know whatever you've done the sales of Tartan no end of good. There's been more Tartans we've ever seen. It's been sensational. You've been an absolute pleasure to have on the show. You've always been great fun, bang up for it, and we're really, really going to miss you. So thank you very much for that.
Thanks very much.
McDonald Brothers, everybody. We're going to miss you. I know your family are going to have you back. Let's get the Big Macs in. Your mum and dad are here. A couple of your friends and your cousin as well. There you go. Where are you going? We haven't finished yet. That's almost it for the Xtra Factor. Well, this lot get reacquainted. They're thinking about the semi-finals already. You can do an online chat with the McDonald Brothers tomorrow, 2 p.m. There you go. That's the web address you need. Don't forget, tune into the Aftermath on Thursday night at 8 p.m. You see what this lot get up to. See if they've got some songs sorted by Friday for Excess or Areas. You're going to hear the first sound checks of these three, our semi-finalists. And then on Saturday, from 100,000 to 3, we will get our 2 finalists. The X Factor will be decided the next 2 weeks, and you have the power. Have a great weekend. See you then.
Next on ITV2, the boys are back with a vengeance with the first ever UK screening of their comeback tour. Filmed live in their hometown of Manchester, it's like the boys have never been away. Take That, the ultimate tour, next on ITV2.